In the past couple of weeks, we created the strongest character from each anime universe. So far, we covered One Piece, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Naruto. But having said that, question was brought up because of that. Which of these characters is the strongest one? Now, before we begin, just keep in mind that if a character from anime A defeats the character from anime B, this does not necessarily mean that the anime universe A is stronger than the anime universe B, but rather it just means that the given character created is more powerful than the other one. And yeah, before you come at me, if the strongest character from Naruto wins, or respectively loses against the strongest character from One Piece, this does not mean that the One Piece universe is stronger or respectively weaker than the Naruto one, and thus does not mean that Luffy is stronger or respectively weaker than Naruto. Once again, this will not be that kind of video. Okay, so how should we examine which of these four characters is the strongest one? Well, we'll apply 4 different methods for that. And believe me, each case becomes even crazier, more unpredictable, and more interesting than the last. At the end of all 4 rounds, we will count the points or wins each character had in order to decide who is the winner among these 4. In the first case scenario, we will put each character against each other in a 1v1 battle. Jujutsu Kaisen versus Demon Slayer, Naruto versus One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen versus Naruto, Demon Slayer versus One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen versus One Piece, and Demon Slayer versus Naruto. In the second case scenario, we will have these characters fight against each other in a free-for-all fashion. All 4 combatants will engage in a battle, and then we'll try to predict which one of them will be left standing. In the third case scenario, we will try to see how well each of these characters fights in groups, aka being able to work with others. Because of that, we will have them fight against each other in a 2v2. Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer versus One Piece and Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece versus Demon Slayer and Naruto, and then finally, Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto versus Demon Slayer and One Piece. In the fourth case scenario, we will have each character fight against some of the strongest characters in all of anime, these being Son Goku and Song Jin-woo. Which of our characters can defeat these 2 legends? Well, you'll have to wait a bit for that, as our first stop is, of course, the first case scenario with the 1v1 battles. Quick rule, we assume that the special abilities each anime has that normally makes the character possessing these abilities defeat any opponent that does not possess such abilities will not work that easily in this video, meaning that the One Piece character will not be able to just use Conqueror's Haki in order to defeat the characters that do not possess Haki. The Naruto character will not be able to just put the others into a Genjutsu and get it over with, and so on and so forth. Due to verse equalization, this is just something we assume in order for this video to make sense. Okay, so let's now officially begin. As we mentioned, let's start with Jujutsu Kaisen versus Demon Slayer. To be fully honest, the Demon Slayer universe is arguably the weakest universe among the 4. But having said that, we already mentioned that in this video, we will analyze the specific characters created and not the universe itself. So, can the Demon Slayer character defeat the Jujutsu Kaisen character or not? Let's find out. You see, when it comes to speed, the Jujutsu Kaisen character is numerous times faster than the Demon Slayer character. The reason being that the character we chose from Jujutsu Kaisen for speed is arguably faster than the speed of sound. We saw in the manga, the cursed spirit of Naoya Zenin being stated to be faster than the speed of sound. And even like that, Awakened Maki managed to outpace him. Our Jujutsu Kaisen character is even faster than Maki, whereas in Demon Slayer, although the character is surely not slow, he does not really come close to this level of speed. How about strength now? Well, once again, our Jujutsu Kaisen character has the strength of Toji, while the Demon Slayer one has the strength of Gyomei, even though this comparison is somewhat difficult to conclusively judge. I think it's fair to say that Toji is stronger than Gyomei, right? For battle IQ, both characters have several centuries worth of experience, so we'll leave that one as a draw. Now, when it comes to regeneration, both characters can regenerate. One through the Demon King abilities of Demon Slayer that heals injuries on the spot, and the other through reverse curse technique. For this one, the regenerative abilities of Demon Slayer are surely superior in every way. Whereas in Jujutsu Kaisen, regrowing an arm is considered a special feat. In Demon Slayer, even some of the weakest demons are capable of something like that. In reality, Demon King Muzan was able to regenerate his injuries with such speed that it actually seemed as if the blade was passing right through him, when in reality, it was indeed slashing him. Muzan was simply regenerating so fast that it was not even visible. His regeneration made it seem as if he was not injured in the first place. Now, even though I believe it's clear from what we already mentioned that the Jujutsu Kaisen character has a clear advantage so far, next points conclude the winner for good. You see, even if we are to assume that when and if the Demon Slayer character is caught within the domain of the Jujutsu Kaisen character, this will not affect him, either because the Demon Slayer character can just heal himself instantly, or we just assume that due to verse equalization, this would not really be enough to defeat him. Well then, even the next point leaves no room for doubt. Remember, the Jujutsu Kaisen character has both the 6 eyes and Limitless, which does not only offer an almost impenetrable protective barrier through infinity, it also allows the character to unleash insane attacks like Purple that can literally decimate anything in its path. One of these attacks landing is all it takes for the Demon Slayer character to become history. And remember, the Jujutsu Kaisen character is many times faster as well, meaning that this feat will be something more than just obtainable. The winner of this encounter is the Jujutsu Kaisen character. But now, let's get to the next battle, which yeah, I know is bound to cause a war in the comment section no matter what I say. So I will not try to please anyone and just describe the battle the way I think it would actually play out. One Piece character versus Naruto character. First things things first, both characters can fly. The One Piece character has the wings of a Lunarian, while the Naruto character can practically levitate. Something else the two characters share is that they can both change their location in a similar way by swapping themselves with an inanimate object. The Naruto character can do this through the Rinnegan ability, while the One Piece character can achieve this through the ability of the Ope Ope no Mi. We assume that the One Piece character cannot change the location of the Naruto character, because in the world of One Piece, this feat is only possible when the user of this ability has stronger haki than the opponent. Once again, since we use verse equalization, we assume that the One Piece character cannot simply do that. Both characters have incredibly tough bodies and almost an impenetrable skin. If I had to give an edge to someone in terms of this ability, it would probably be the One Piece character due to armament haki. Due to verse equalization, we once again emphasize that fainting from Conqueror's haki and getting trapped in a genjutsu do not apply for this fight. Moving on to regeneration, here the Naruto character has a clear advantage. In the world of Naruto, regeneration and self-healing is not something all that unusual, and the character we created for Naruto does have the regenerative abilities of Hashirama, which, let me remind you, is absolutely no joke. On the One Piece universe, we only saw two types of characters that could regenerate, those being Marco the Phoenix through his Devil Fruit power, and the Five Elders through a yet-to-be-revealed special ability. But while creating the One Piece character, we opted to use more overpowered Devil Fruits and special abilities to create a more well-versed combatant when it comes to the fighting style of One Piece, meaning that the One Piece character does not really have such an ability when it comes to regenerating. Let's move on to speed now. We basically have the speed of Minato against the speed of Prime Rayleigh. Once again, I think this goes to the Naruto character. Minato's entire fighting style is based on how inhumanely fast he really is. A trait, however, that kind of balances this, if not even surpasses it, is the fact that the One Piece character has access to future sight through his advanced level of observation haki. The Naruto character we created possesses no such skill, but on the other hand, does possess another incredibly overpowered ability that the One Piece character does not possess. What is that? The ability to create hundreds, if not thousands, of shadow clones while in battle, due to his vast reserves of chakra. Truth be told, these shadow clones are considerably weaker than the original body, and are, of course, much easier to kill, as a single wound is enough to turn them into smoke. Physical strength-wise, I do believe that both characters are pretty close, as one has the strength of Garp, while the other has the strength of adult Sakura, while also being enhanced with Sage Mode. A thing that I believe, again, tilts the scale a bit towards the Naruto character is the fact that he can summon a perfect Susanoo while also using a wooden golem to support the summoned Susanoo, a combination we never actually got to see happening in the actual series. It would be quite interesting to see how well these two abilities combine. Moreover, the Naruto character has access to the Kamui, which practically makes the Naruto character invulnerable to attacks for as long as he needs to be. The only point where a character possessing the Kamui is actually vulnerable is when he materializes himself in order to attack. Well, in reality, the fact that the Naruto character is also faster makes it even more difficult for the One Piece character to land a counter while the Naruto character materializes himself. On the other hand, though, the One Piece character can indeed see in the future through future sight. So all in all, this becomes a mess to predict how it would play out. Plus, don't even get me started on the ability of the One Piece character that basically allows him to sprout arms on his opponent and attack from point-blank range using the lightning attacks of the Goro Goro no Mi. It is true that the Naruto character can regenerate. Don't forget that as long as the Naruto character is using Kamui, this attack from the One Piece character will not work. Okay, we did analyze this quite a bit, so I'll just go ahead and give the winner now. So far, I tend to give a slight advantage to the Naruto character due to the fact that he can regenerate, summon a Susanoo, and most importantly, use the Kamui and even create shadow clones. Even though the One Piece character has some pretty overpowered counters as well, most importantly, the sprout of arms in the body of the opponent, in combination with electrocution of the Goro no Mi, as well as future sight, I believe the Naruto character has a bit stronger or more well-rounded arsenal to fight. If I were to leave it there, I would probably lean more towards a tie where either character could come out on top. However, these next few abilities that Naruto character has make all the difference in deciding the winner. You see, while creating the Naruto character, we not only gave him the Ten Tails Beast, we also gave him the taijutsu abilities of Might Guy and also the immortality of Hidan. What does this mean? The Naruto character can just spam the 8 gates of death and then simply regenerate since he will simply not die because of it. And yet, that's not all. With the use of Dust Release, one attack landing is enough to literally evaporate his opponent. One moment of being careless is all it takes for this match to be over, since again, the One Piece character cannot regenerate his injuries. Although once again debatable, I think the Naruto character takes this round. Up next, Demon Slayer character versus One Piece character. When it comes to speed, the One Piece character is surely incredibly faster than the Demon Slayer character. On the other hand, the Demon Slayer character has, as we analyzed, probably the fastest and most advanced regeneration among the 4 characters of today's video. When it comes to battle IQ, I guess we could again give this to the Demon Slayer character, since the Demon Slayer character has accumulated the experience of countless battles through the literal centuries that he's been alive. But as far as this goes, that's all the attributes the Demon Slayer character has that are better, or in the very least comparable to the One Piece character. The One Piece character can see into the future, attack from afar with the use of Yoru and Enma, has earth-shattering strength capable of literally decimating entire islands, can switch places through the ability of the Ope no Mi, and even use the combined ability of of the Ope no Mi along with the Goro no Mi to sprout limbs on the opponent and then instantly electrocute him. Someone could argue that since the One Piece character cannot regenerate, then one mistake is all it takes for the Demon Slayer to win. However, there's an important problem with this. Not only is the One Piece character faster, he can instantly switch places with inanimate objects and even see the future. So good luck to the Demon Slayer character trying to land a hit on this guy. In this fight, the One Piece character takes the win. But hold on, because this next fight will not be that one-sided. We now have the Jujutsu Kaisen character versus the Naruto character. Okay, so let's take the comparable points of each and see which of them is superior in each trait. When it comes to speed, both characters are insanely fast. But the Naruto character having the speed of Minato, I think we can both agree this means that the Naruto character is in the very least a bit faster than the Jujutsu Kaisen character. In terms of regeneration, I think the capabilities of both are about the same. Now for battle IQ, this is kind of difficult to say, to be honest. I mean, it's practically a tactical game between Sukuna and Itachi. Who would win on this? Well, you can let us know what you think of this in the comments down below. On my end, I truly believe it could go either way in the tactical game. One character can create hundreds of clones, but the other can summon Mahoraga, Agito, and Rika all at the same time to fight alongside with him. The main question here is whether or not the Naruto character can bypass the infinity barrier of the Jujutsu Kaisen character or not. That's what makes all the difference in this encounter. Well, hear me out on this one. Orochi's KKA Tota, aka Dust Release, can literally create a box that, within it, everything simply evaporates into nothingness. So in my opinion, this could either directly or indirectly bypass infinity, as this box does not really travel through space, but rather just appears in a given location. If this location happens to be where the Jujutsu Kaisen character is, then I truly believe this could indeed harm him. On the other hand, the Naruto character can also create multiple clones, that although all of them will be much more vulnerable and easily killable, if each of them unleashes a dust release at the same time towards the Jujutsu Kaisen character, then there are not many things the Jujutsu Kaisen character can do to counter it. The only chance the Jujutsu Kaisen character would have in winning this is to unleash a purple in order to wipe out the Naruto character before the dust release takes place. But this would probably not work for the following reason. Remember, the Naruto character still has the Kamui and thus can stay untouchable for as long as he wants to in order to avoid any potential attacks from his opponent. Plus, the fact that we have still yet to consider Amaterasu, Susanoo, Planetary Devastation, 8th Gate of Death opening, 10 Tails, Hood Release, and even Immortality, I think it's fair to argue that as long as the Naruto character can bypass infinity, which, as we already analyzed, we strongly believe he can, this round goes to the Naruto character. Up next, we move on to a battle that I think we all know how it plays out. Naruto character versus Demon Slayer character. Okay, so the Naruto character is faster, probably stronger, has way more destructive abilities, has a defense barrier in the face of Wood Release and Susanoo that cannot in any way be bypassed by the Demon Slayer character, can stay untouchable by using Kamui, can use Amaterasu. Okay, do I really have to go on here? I mean, if I only considered adult Sasuke with his Amaterasu, Susanoo, and Rinnegan, I'm pretty sure he could give the Demon Slayer character a run for his money. But the Naruto character we created against the Demon Slayer character we made, I'd go so far as to say that a single clone of this Naruto character, that by the way will vanish with any sort of minor injury, would be more than enough to absolutely destroy the Demon Slayer character we have at hand in this video. The Naruto character takes this round as well. And for the last round of 1v1 battles, we have yet another great and quite debatable match. The Jujutsu Kaisen character versus the One Piece character. Here, one of the main concerns, and actually a pretty valid question someone could posit, is of course, can the One Piece character get past infinity? Well, before that, let's explain a bit how the attributes of each character would work against each other in order to better understand whether the One Piece character can indeed get past infinity or not. As far as speed goes, well, it's pretty difficult to rule in my opinion. Both characters can dodge bullets. I mean, the Jujutsu Kaisen character we created is faster than Maki. That, as we saw, was capable of reacting and countering bullets shot at her by Mai. When it comes to One Piece, well, all I will say is that post-timeskip Luffy could easily dodge bullets shot at him by the Marines in Sabaody. And once again, the One Piece character we created is indeed way faster than that. Maybe between the two, I would probably give a slight advantage to the One Piece character. Strength-wise, I will once again lean more towards the One Piece character, as again, we gave him the strength of Garp. Let me just remind you of the galaxy impact that literally wiped out an entire island. Even though Toji's strength is no joke as well, I think the One Piece character might have a slight advantage for this round as well. An important advantage the Jujutsu Kaisen character has is that he's capable of healing his injuries through reverse curse technique that the One Piece character cannot. And not just that, the character has a top-tier mastery of this technique as well. Battle IQ, I would lean again more towards Jujutsu Kaisen. As Sukuna being hundreds of years old, he definitely has more experience and expertise in the art of battle. Another important thing to keep in mind is the Jujutsu Kaisen's character ability to summon Rika, Mahoraga, and Agito to tend to his needs. On the other hand now, the One Piece character can see into the future, throw body parts on the opponent, and electrocute him as well as switch places with inanimate objects in order to create an aspect of unpredictability in this fight. All in all, I think this round is pretty well balanced, and it could go either way if the Jujutsu Kaisen character did not have the infinity. So the real question here is, can the One Piece character get past infinity or not? If he can, then I'll give this win to the One Piece character. If not, then the win belongs to the Jujutsu Kaisen character. Well, hear me out. From the skills the One Piece character possesses, the only thing that might be able to achieve such a feat is the two swords that the One Piece character possesses, Enma and Yoru. If either of them can slash through infinity, then we have as a winner the One Piece character. Well, Enma was described as being able to, quote, cut through to the bottom of hell, but I do think this does not really include slashing through dimensions. Even though highly debatable, I would probably give this round to the Jujutsu Kaisen character. But hold on, because the most interesting parts of the video are just getting started. Now move on to the second phase. We now have the free-for-all fight, where all four combatants will be left to fight against each other without any constraints. So, how would this play out? Listen to this. Naturally, this battle is literally a mess. One character attacks another, and without any warning, another one suddenly storms in. It's insane! So we should probably explain which of these four would die first. Well, to this, I think we all know the answer. First character that would die in this scenario would obviously be the Demon Slayer character. Despite his insane regenerative abilities, all three characters mentioned have some incredibly overpowered moves that can literally wipe the Demon Slayer character from the face of the earth, leaving no room for regeneration. No matter who achieves this feat, the sure thing is that the Demon Slayer character is now out of the equation. Now, we still need to figure out who among the One Piece, Naruto, and Jujutsu Kaisen characters will die next. Hear this. From the 1v1 battles we analyzed, I think you understood that the Naruto character won all three of his 1v1 battles. However, in this case, different thing happens. You see, by using Kamui, the Naruto character can just make himself untouchable, thus leave the other characters to fight on their own. But since we said that this fight will not be a 1v1, we will assume that the Naruto character partakes in this fight and uses Kamui only when he needs to defend, and not all the time. When he wants to attack, he materializes himself. Well, if that is to happen, hear what happens next. The One Piece character, as we mentioned, can see into the future. When he sees the future with the Naruto character landing a hit on the Jujutsu Kaisen character, he grows a limb on the Naruto character and electrocutes him. Even though this is not enough to completely take out the Naruto character, this creates an opportunity for the Jujutsu Kaisen character to unleash a purple attack and take out the Naruto character. Because of that, what's left now of the free-for-all battle is the Jujutsu Kaisen character against the One Piece character, going on a 1v1 once again. As we already analyzed, the winner of this encounter would probably be the Jujutsu Kaisen character. And yet, we still have two more phases to explain. We now move on to the third phase, where the characters will fight against each other in a 2v2 fashion. Let's start with the JJK and One Piece characters fighting against the Demon Slayer and Naruto characters. Okay, so the first thing that the Jujutsu Kaisen character does is to summon Maharaga, Agito, and Rika. These three summonings, along with the One Piece character, attack the Demon Slayer in order to finish the job quickly. All the while, the Jujutsu Kaisen character tries to survive against the Naruto character. As we explained in previous rounds, Naruto character needs to be incredibly careful when materializing in order to attack, as the One Piece character can see into the future and land a surprise attack when that happens, giving the opportunity to the Jujutsu Kaisen character to kill him. Because of that, I tend to believe that the Jujutsu Kaisen character manages to hold on long enough until the Demon Slayer character is killed. When that happens, the match basically becomes a 2v1, where at this point, the Naruto character would inevitably lose against two incredibly strong opponents. He could probably defeat both of them in two separate 1v1 battles, not both of them at the same time. The Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece characters take this round. Up next, Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer characters versus One Piece and Naruto characters. Okay, for this battle, the obvious weakness is once again the Demon Slayer character. To counter that, the Jujutsu Kaisen character uses Maharaga, Agito, and Rika and assign them to protect the Demon Slayer character. Well, the Naruto character simply creates a few clones and has the One Piece character fight alongside his clones to take down the Demon Slayer character. While this takes place, the Jujutsu Kaisen character fights against the Naruto character. However, not long after that, the Demon Slayer character is defeated alongside all of Maharaga, Agito, and Rika. I mean, do not forget that the Naruto character's clones can still use Susanoo and use the Dust Release. And the One Piece character helping him as well, the Demon Slayer cannot remain alive for long, even if the three Jujutsu Kaisen summonings are by his side. Once the Demon Slayer character is defeated, once again, the battle becomes 2v1. And naturally, since we already analyzed in previous rounds, the Naruto character can get past infinity, then it becomes truly easy to rule the winner here. The Naruto and One Piece characters take this round. And for the final 2v2 battle, Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto characters versus Demon Slayer and One Piece characters. Okay, here I would start off by saying that the duo of Naruto and Jujutsu Kaisen do not just have more broken general abilities, but they also have another insanely important trait that gives them a huge advantage. Both of them can summon characters to aid them in battle. The Jujutsu Kaisen character can summon Maharaga, Agito, and Rika, while the Naruto character can summon hundreds of shadow clones. Because of that, the JJK and Naruto team has a heavy numerical advantage. Not to mention that the One Piece character can't regenerate. A single mistake is enough to wipe both of these characters out. Plus, the opposing duo does not really have a way to get past the infinity barrier of the Jujutsu Kaisen character. I believe among the 2v2 battles we analyzed so far, this is the easiest to rule. The Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto characters take this round. And now, let's move on to phase 4, where we'll put the characters we have against some of the strongest characters in all of anime. These two characters will be Son Goku and Song Jin Woo. Can any of the 4 characters we previously created defeat any of these monsters or not? out? Well, to answer this question, let's briefly go over the abilities of each. First, Song Jinwoo. As the second Shadow Monarch, Jinwoo is the strongest hunter in the world and one of the most powerful individuals in existence. Jinwoo possesses a tremendous amount of physical strength that is far superior to that of nearly all other beings in existence. Jinwoo is incredibly resilient to physical damage. He's unfathomable fast and can move at speed so great most opponents are unable to track his movements. He has an unlimited number of items in his shadow and can extract any number of those items for his own use at any point in time. And yeah, that's just some of his general attributes. Jinwoo also has some of the most broken abilities in all of anime, including Stealth, Bloodlust, Quicksilver, Mutilation, Dagger Rush, Ruler's Authority, and Dragon's Fear. Should I go on to explain how overpowered some of his shadow soldiers are? Like, quite literally, some of them include Beru, Igris, and Bellion, that I won't say much other than they are surely not to be messed with. So, do any of the 4 characters we have stand a chance against Song Jinwoo? Well, let's find out. Starting off with a character we created from the Demon Slayer universe. Well, I think we can all agree that this character, despite being the strongest character in Demon Slayer, does not even stand a chance against Song Jinwoo. I would even go as far as to say that even Igris or Beru would be enough to defeat the Demon Slayer character on their own. So, who's next? Let's go with the Jujutsu Kaisen character. Okay, in the very least, this character has some summonings that can help him fight, right? Nah, not really. When Song Jinwoo has millions of shadows in his disposal, then I'm pretty sure this does not even come close to being a help. The real question is whether Song Jinwoo can get past infinity. That I would probably have to go with yes, since Song Jinwoo, by the end of the series, is practically a god with access to multi-dimensional travel. I am pretty sure that getting past an infinity barrier is not that difficult for him, since again, Song Jinwoo can practically manipulate dimensions, which brings us to the Naruto character. Now, I believe here things get a bit more interesting. Hear me out. 100 clones using Susanoo and Wooden Golem at the same time, all while also making use of the Kamui to become untouchable, and when wanting to attack, being able to use all kinds of highly destructive attack, including the Dust Release, which can literally turn anything inside it to dust. Now, I'm not saying that the Naruto character surely takes this round, but I will say that the Naruto character has a solid chance. So, for the sake of the video, let's give the Naruto character a point for this round. Finally, Song Jinwoo versus the One Piece character we created. Here, once again, the battle would probably go to Song Jinwoo. However, I will give the point to the One Piece character for the sole reason that he actually stands a small chance. By switching place with various objects, he also adds an unpredictable element to the fight that could help him defend the incoming attacks. Sooner or later, Song Jinwoo would definitely strike him down, unless the One Piece character manages to grow some arms on the character and attack using the Goro no Mi's lightning on Song Jinwoo. Even though the chances are that Song Jinwoo would win, I'll give a point to the One Piece character for maybe standing a chance in this fight. And next, Son Goku against the 4 characters we created. But first, a brief mention on some of Goku's abilities. Goku possesses extraordinary physical abilities. His strength, speed, agility, and endurance far exceed those of normal humans. As a Saiyan, his physical capabilities are naturally superior, and he continues to push his limits through intense training. Goku's martial arts skills are exceptional, having been trained by masters like Master Roshi, King Kai, and Whis. His combat proficiency allows him to utilize techniques such as the Kamehameha, a powerful energy blast, and the instant transmission, which enables him to teleport to any location. Goku's true strength lies in his ability to transform into more powerful forms. Each transformation significantly boosts his power level, granting him new abilities and increasing his combat prowess. Goku's feats of strength are legendary and span across various arcs of the series. Some of those feats include defeating Majin Buu and even battling gods. Son Goku's strength is a combination of his innate Saiyan abilities, rigorous training, and numerous transformations. His power level is not static, it evolves continuously as he encounters stronger opponents and undergoes intense training. Goku embodies the spirit of an ever-improving warrior, constantly seeking to surpass his limits and protect those he cares about. His journey from a powerful Saiyan warrior to a godlike fighter is a testament to his relentless determination and unyielding spirit. Having said all that, can any of the 4 characters we created defeat Son Goku? The short answer, no. But we will give a point to the characters that might stand a chance against him. Beginning with the Demon Slayer character, yeah, no need to say much about that. Demon Slayer character is out. Next, Jujutsu Kaisen. Once again, the important question is whether Goku can bypass infinity. Well, similarly to a previous video we posted on the channel, where we analyzed how the battles of Gojo against various anime characters would play out. No matter if Goku can bypass infinity or not, Goku can easily destroy the whole planet if he wills it. Meaning that, yeah, the Jujutsu Kaisen character would once again stand no chance. Next, the Naruto character. Well, even though I once again believe that Goku would not lose, I will say that the Naruto character has some chances because of his Kamui that allows him to become untouchable. If the Naruto character manages to land a decisive attack by getting Son Goku off guard, then I suppose he could stand a small chance. Because of that, we'll give the Naruto character a point. Finally, Son Goku versus the One Piece character we created. Once again, normally the One Piece character would stand no chance. However, I'll be a little bit generous and say that the combination of the Hana no Mi along with the Goro no Mi could maybe allow the One Piece character to inflict some serious damage to Goku. Even though I do not believe that Goku would lose, I will give a point to the One Piece character. And now, the moment of truth. Which character gathered the most points? Well, here are the results. At last place, we've got the Demon Slayer Slayer character with 0 points. Sharing second place, we have the Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece characters with 5 points, while the overall winner of this encounter is the Naruto character with 7 points. Once again, this proves nothing in terms of which anime universe is stronger. This video just analyzes the characters we created in past videos, and from it seems the strongest character we created so far is the Naruto one. All I will say is stay tuned, because in the coming weeks, more characters like this will be created. Click on this video next, where we analyze the best moment of each One Piece character throughout the anime and manga. Go on, check it out!